The pedestrian bridges are a crucial part of getting around the Strip. There are 15 of them helping people get safely from one side to the other.
But Clark County says there have been security issues, including one murder. Today, commissioners approved new measures to protect visitors and keep them moving. As 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthew explains that it already faces legal challenges.
When you can't go through it, go over it. But police are struggling to keep people moving over the Las Vegas Strip.
And what we see is when the pedestrian bridges get packed, it's very difficult for officers to get onto those bridges and to maintain order.
Tuesday, Clark County commissioners unanimously approved new restrictions on them. No stopping or activity that provokes it. A $1,000 fine or up to 6 months in jail if convicted.
All they need to do is go down to the surface level. And for the most part, they will be speaking to the exact same audience that they would speak to if they were on the bridges themselves.
It comes after a report showing an increase of disorderly calls for service on the boulevard and a disproportionate amount coming from the bridges that are only 6% of total sidewalks, plus a 1,700% increase of disorderly unhoused individuals on them. While police say they won't target those specifically just asking for their photo taken, opponents say that's not written in the ordinance, leaving concerns of how this would all be enforced equitably, if at all.
To put them in positions where they have open cases for months and years, which inhibits them from getting jobs, it's simply not good policy.
Law professor Eve Hanan calls it overcriminalization of performers with incidental effects on First Amendment rights.
I think that this is a setup for disproportionate enforcement.
And the ACLU of Southern Nevada now pursuing legal action due to what they call discretionary enforcement.
You can't have laws on the books that apply only to some folks and not to others. And really, that's what they said today.
How are we going to make sure that that person is not getting a slap on the wrist and another person who may have done the exact same thing is not getting up to 6 months in jail?
Ryan Matthew reporting there. Flow zones like these are not new. There are similar restrictions in some parts of New York City. Clark County will install signs on the bridges to explain the new rules, which go into effect in 2 weeks.